Well, that was the summer then, and now the autumn is starting to happen. Summer is over, harvest is ended, leaves are just starting to change colour on the trees. Summer has been a fairly long drawn out process this year, but now we're beginning to see, as I say, leaves changing colour and autumn berries coming into a measure of abundance. So for those of us who live in fairly close proximity to our natural environment, of course this is a sort of reminder we get on a regular basis of the seasons and the passing of time and so on. And this is one of the ones that tends to get picked up in church a little bit as well, because, you know, it is traditional to have a harvest festival. Now, I've got to say, I think a good harvest festival is a good thing, but in my time I've done probably more harvest festivals than anybody would want to try and shake a stick at. And I do sense something of a waning of interest and a redirection, a re-understanding of what's going on when, you know, the school term starts and you've got to mark it in some way, and well, harvest is there and convenient and it gets landed on. Where harvest is happening though in churches, I do sense something of a repurposing of the time and of the season. There's a shift from celebrating the goodness that we've enjoyed, the harvest of the land, towards making it a much more humanistic sort of festival of bringing things for the food bank. And yes, there's also a shift towards creation care, as it's called, however it's understood, however well or however poorly, in many of the churches that I know and see about. Very little emphasis now, it seems, on thanking God for the harvest of the land. It gets a cursory mention at most. Now, why does that matter? Well, it matters that God should get his due. It seems to matter an awful lot. In Malachi 1:6, it says, "A son honours his father, and a servant his master." If I am a master, where is the respect, that is the honour, the loyalty, that's due to me, says the Lord Almighty? And that obviously does matter a lot to the Lord. He goes on and he says, "Oh, that one of you would shut the temple doors, so that you would not light useless fires on my altar." He goes further. He says, "I'm not pleased with you, says the Lord Almighty. I will accept no offering from your hand." Why? They were going through motions, they were going through rituals, they were observing formalities, but they didn't give him the honour that their divine patron was due for his kindness, his protection, his provision for them. And God calls that profane, profaning his name. And then the Lord goes on even further than that, and he says, "As a result of you not giving me the honour that you should give to your patron, as I've given you the provision and the support that you can expect as it were my client," as a result, he would turn away to be the patron provider and protector of others and shut them down. He wasn't joking about the temple door. They'd substituted ritual and outward appearance for honouring him. And that became very serious indeed. A son rightly honours his father, and a servant rightly honours his master. If I am a master, where is the respect, the honour, the loyalty due to me, says the Lord Almighty. And may he not shut the door on us as we seek to honour him. God bless you. Have a great